it's important to move out of your comfort zone. And here's why. Whenever you are in your comfort zone, it means that you're standing still. You're choosing stagnation. But life is not stagnation. Love is not stagnation. Actually, it's exactly the opposite of it. Life is full of change. Love is full of change. It's always moving, always expanding, never ending, infinite. And so are you. Your core essence, as the core essence of everything and everyone else that exists, is love. Yeah. So, get out of your comfort zone. Do that thing that you always wanted to do. Make that change that you were running away from for a couple of months, maybe weeks, or maybe even years. And just trust, have faith in your intuition that it's gonna be worth it, and that it's gonna be an experience that is for you, a learning experience, an experience you gain from, and an experience that makes you grow. When you're choosing to stay in your comfort zone, you're choosing stagnation, and comfort zone can be everything. And you can choose to step out of your comfort zone in all things. For example, for me, I was stepping out of my comfort zone hugely and traveling a lot. I made my first huge travel experience when I was 20 years old. And back then, that was after I finished college. So back then I decided to go abroad. I went to Kenya, to Africa. And I was doing volunteering work there in the slums of Nairobi. So yeah, that was the first huge thing that I did, where I really stepped out of my comfort zone. And I kept doing that. I kept pushing myself, sometimes beyond my own limits, which is not necessarily what you need to do. But I was always safe, I was always supported, because I always trusted that I am. I always had that deep trust in life that I am safe and supported and protected. Yeah. When you have that faith too, I can assure you that you will experience it exactly the same way. Because God, the universe, source, however you want to call it, but I call it God, God protects his children. So you can be rest assured that when you're choosing God, when you're choosing love, when you're choosing life, which is basically the same, you're loved and protected. So, just to go back to that point, my first huge moving out of my comfort zone experience was the decision to go to Kenya and to volunteer there. Now, when I started my twin flame journey, I went deeper with so many things. I made a lot of decisions to move out of my comfort zone. I decided to move out of my family's house. I got really independent and let go of a lot of attachments there, and the most recent experience and decision that I needed to make, and it really pushed me to my limits when it comes to leaving my comfort zone. And that decision was changing my coach. I was working with 2 coaches for about 2 years now. Yeah. And now I felt guided to move the coach. And whenever you feel guided to do something, whenever you feel called to do something, that's when God tells you, go for it. That's the experience you need. That's what you need. You're guided there by God. And when you follow it, you receive all of the gifts that God has in store for you there. So yeah, trust, have faith, know that you're safe and secure, that you're protected where you are doing it with God because He loves you, you are His child. And just go for it, trust it, move out of your comfort zone. And whenever you do that, you're not only going to grow, but you'll experience a huge amount of love, happiness, and joy. And it'll feel really good. So yeah, that's all I have to share for now. Have a lovely day and can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.